Good morning, guys. I'm Scott Fontana, the creator of the Crown Stop Fence. And again, I get a lot of guys that ask me questions and how do I do my miters and whatnot. Today I wanted to talk about the pencil line. How important the pencil line is for trim carpenters, guys installing crown moldings. Okay, my favorite is the 2mm pencil. And the one I use, it has a sharpener. You just push the lead out a little bit and you stick the end in the end and you spin it and you sharpen your pencil. Very important to get a real nice sharp tip, okay? And there's other pencils out there, you know, maybe you guys are using your number 2 yellow pencil. These little Bic girly things, throw these away, they're no good. This Pica pencil, that's all right. It's kind of got a case, it's got a sharpener, but it's got a thicker lead. This is a 3mm. And then Fast Cap also has their Fat Boy. Okay, it's a 5mm lead. Okay, maybe a little more rough carpentry for this one. But when it comes to crown molding and trim work, your number 2 mechanical pencil is excellent. Keep it sharp. Okay. Then the other thing about, let's talk about the pencil line and how accurate it should be. Your pencil line, it should be as big as the marks on the tape measure. Okay, those little marks, that's how big your lead should be. Okay, you're only as accurate as your pencil line. If your pencil line's sloppy, you're going to be sloppy. So be real accurate with your pencil line. Then a lot of times people ask, you know, well, when I make my cut, do I split the pencil line? Do I leave the pencil line? Do I take it away? The answer is all 3. Okay, so as an example, if you put your crown molding up on your cabinetry and you mark it by running the pencil down the face frame, marking the back side of your crown, okay? When you make that cut now, that pencil line has to disappear because it was past the cabinetry. You marked it on the other side of the cabinetry. So what I like to do, again, it's a very fine line, but you almost want to leave the dust of the pencil line, you know, when you're making your cut. And a lot that pencil line is up here at the top, okay? And again, very fine line. But you have to get rid of it. It can't stay because it's past the cabinet. And then another way, when you split the pencil line, that's if you're just measuring something straight. You're measuring something 30 inches long and you mark the 30 inches. Okay, no matter how fat your pencil line is, theoretically, you're splitting that. Okay, so you have get rid of the pencil line, you have split the pencil line, and then the last one is save the pencil line. Let's say you're doing a handrail and it's coming down to, like, say, your newel post, okay? And you go like this and you mark that 2x4. That pencil line has to now stay because that pencil line was inside of your cut. It's inside of your material. Okay, so pencil line splits, stays, leaves, know the difference. The other thing I like to do sometimes when I make my mark on my crown, I'll leave a little pigtail, you know, to either A, show the direction of the angle, B, maybe to tell myself this is the waist side. But that little pigtail, it's just a little self-note you can leave yourself, okay? And, you know, just to wrap it up here with the pencil line, don't go to work without it. You always need it, okay? And then, 2, when you're marking with your pencil line, don't damage your wood. And that's why a fine line is good, because you're just gonna make a fine line. You don't wanna damage the paint. You don't wanna indent into the wood, especially if you're doing pine, okay? Also, when you're done doing all your trim work, wash off your pencil lines. I use Xylene, okay? This won't damage the finish on the crown molding. And you can get this at Home Depot or Lowe's or True Values, probably, stuff like that would have it. But it works really good to just wipe down your pencil lines. Another good tip too, guys, is when you're filling your nail holes with the crayon from the kitchens, that washes off the wax and it cleans it really good. After I'm done, I wrap around the whole crown and wipe the whole crown molding on a kitchen, okay? And that's about it. You know, with the pencil line, you can definitely up your game. Another great tip for you guys, get yourself some aluminum tracks. These are Fast Caps aluminum tracks. There's other brands out there, but these two are a must-have. Laying your board and your materials all flat, gives you great shelf area and whatnot. So get yourself a track. Also, hey, get yourself an apron, okay? I don't use a tool belt, I use an apron, and it just is to hold smaller items. We're cabinet guys, we're not lugging around hammers and all this shit we're gonna be whacking into the cabinets, all right? So maybe get yourself a little something smaller. If you want, you can take these tips, hopefully it'll help you up your game. Crown Stop Fence, you can follow me YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, okay? Enjoy, thanks guys.